Okay, we're here somewhere. We're here at gotomath.com. Let's click on the calculus and go down to the mean value theorem. And I believe we're doing 1.2, which it says 1-2. I just think 1-2 looks better than 1.2 up there. Anyway, I just got through writing some script. If you're interested in that, I'm starting to write. I'm going to have a bunch of computer programming tutorials on for calculus and doing certain things, approximating certain things here in calculus. So I don't know why I mentioned that, but anyway. This particular one here says find the value of C round to 2 decimal places if needed. So this is what we're going to be using the form of. Okay, so I'm sure F has got to be continuous on the closed interval, yada yada yada, and therefore there exists a C. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how that theorem goes. F is always continuous on some interval. Anyway, so we're using the state and the mean value theorem there, but this is how it basically looks right here. Okay, so let's write this down. You know, you don't really want to get too caught up in trying to memorize word for word all the theorems. You need to just kind of get the big picture and go with it. I don't really think it's all that necessary at this point in your calculus career to do that. Let's see, we're going from 2 to 4, 7x squared dx, and I'm scribbling some stuff down here, so when we get to the whiteboard, I'm going to be like, what the heck did I just see up there? Alright, I got it scribbled down. Are you guys still there? Okay, we got it. We got it. So, we have, what do we have? Oh, I'm actually writing down, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and write this down here. And then let's see, f of x was 7x squared dx. Okay, we're going to plug c in for x there. And so let me just write something up here. F of x is equal to our 7x squared, and then our interval is between 2 and 7, right? And so this is our a and that's our b, and so we end up with 7 minus 2, and we want to solve for c in this equation. This is an equation. There's an equal sign. All right, and I'm going to go off on a tangent here and scribble up a picture. What does that look like? I don't know. Let's say it looks like this right here. Let's say. And this is not to scale, so I'm going to put 2 here and 7 here. Okay, average value theorem. No, this is mean value theorem. Sorry, this is mean value theorem is what we're supposed to be discussing here. But the mean value. Now, the average value, let's say that if I was writing a computer program and I'm just going to pick a random number, do this 1,000 times, let's say, and I pick a random number in this interval, including the endpoints, and I plug it into let's say the number comes up, it's this number here, I plug it in, and we'll just call this the first number, so we'll say x of 1, I don't know. Anyway, we'll call this x of 1 right here. Okay, and then so my f of x of 1 would be, right, my y value. And then let's say I do it again. Okay, so it picks another random spot and plugs it in. And we'll call this the second one, x of 2, and of course I'm running out of room here. But then we do it again. X of 3, so we do it again and picks up another random one, let's say right here. Anyway, so let's say we did this 1,000 times. We do it 1,000 times. Fx 1,000 probably be good enough. That means that it went through and it randomly selected a uniform distribution, I should say, between 2 and 7, including 2 and 7, and it randomly picked a point here, right? And it's summed up all the y values. And then once we sum up all the y values, we want to divide by 1,000 because that'll give us the average or the mean. You could say this is actually the mean. No, this is the average. Never mind. Okay, this is the average. So anyway, it averaged out all my y values. Okay, and of course you could do this without doing it randomly. You could kind of go, start at something real close to 2 here and then just keep going. You could do that too until you get to here. Sum up all your y values, divide by 1,000, and that's going to give you your average, whatever your average y value is, right? Try doing this by hand, you'll understand it better. Well, and then, so that's the average value. And we'll be getting to that section here in just a second. That's the average value. And actually what that is if you took this number right here and put it over here, or divided this whole thing by this number, which is what, 5, got this number divided by 5, that would actually give you the average value. So I'm just going to guess. Let's say the average value is right here. Okay. We'll say that it's occurring right here. So this would be our magical f of C, believe it or not. That's actually, when we plug C, so C is actually down here. C is down here, and this is known as the mean value. Okay, this is the mean value, and then this guy up here is the average value. And what they're wanting us to find is the mean value, right? The mean value. Okay, does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, try doing this by hand. You'll figure it out. Okay, and we're doing the mean value. In other words, we're trying to find where down here, so when we plug this in, we would actually get the average of all these y values. If you added them all up and then divided by however many times you did this, I'm saying 1,000, whatever. Actually, I did run this particular iteration 1,000 times, pretty much got pretty close to it every time, so you didn't have to go over 1,000. But anyway, that's a topic for another day, I guess. But okay, so that's the explanation on that. So let's go ahead and do this. So you should know how to do a definite integration by now. So let's go 7x cubed over 3. We're going from 2 to 7. Now I'm going to plug C into this guy up here. So this just becomes 7 times C squared times, and 7 minus 2 is 5. All right. So let's go ahead and well, let's plug our bounds in here. So we got 7 times 7 to the third over 3 minus, this is the fundamental theorem of calculus, and there's the word fun in fundamental theorem. Did you know that? I don't know. I just now realized that actually. Okay, so we get that number, set it equal to, and of course we can say this is 35 times C squared over here. So the question is, does anybody know off the top of their head what in the world that is? What do we got? We got 7 to the 4th, right, divided by 3, minus, I guess I could have done that all in one fraction, 7 times, what is that, 8, divide that by 3. And of course I got error. What the heck? I got an error. My calculator tells me an error. I don't know what I did wrong. 7 to the 4th. I'm going to have to do this on the calculator, folks. I'll let you all do this by hand. 7 times, let's see, 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8, yeah? I don't know why I got an error on that. Divided by 3. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and write down what I got here. Don't want to leave anybody in the dark. 2, 3, 4, 5 is, whoops, is over 3, so that's what I got. 35 times C squared. It's like 9 minutes has already gone by. I tell you, time goes by when you're having fun. Take this 35 and bring it down this way. So we got 35 times 3. Now I know we can do that in our heads. Surely, I just did it. It's 105 with the help of my finger. So this becomes 234.5 over 105. Let's square root this sucker. Right, and we don't need to write plus or minus because it's just the plus one. Obviously, it's not the minus. Um, the mean value theorem guarantees that the c is going to fall in between 2 and 7 there. So there you go. Did I leave that part out of the mean value theorem off? I don't know if I did or not. But anyway, we got the square root of 2345 divided by 105. I should say 105. Now there was an exact value, and then I hit the calculator. I'm going to go ahead and write the exact value here I'm getting. I'm getting the square root of 201 over 3. Now, let's do the approximation value. 4.7258, and I can't remember. I think 2 decimal places, 4.73. Yeah, 2 decimal places, 4.73. Did the problem change while I was goofing around? Hold on, I gotta see something. Okay, for some reason, what is going on? I wrote a, what is going on here? 2 to 7, 7x squared. Oh my God, I wrote it. I even wrote 2 to 4 on my paper and ended up writing 2 to 7 up there. Well, anyway, this is not going to agree with my answer, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the answer anyway. But that really irritates me, like big time. Anyway, I've got some other problems on here. So I know we worked it out correctly, but that kind of stuff irritates me. We went from, what was that? We went from 2 to 7. It should have been 2 to 4 here, and I'm sure people are out there going, hey man, you should have put a 4 there, not a 7. I don't know. I even wrote it on my paper, 2 to 4. Even if I write it down, I still get it wrong. Oh well, we got the idea anyway. You know how to work it out. Alright, so there you go. At some point in time when I get a chance, when you click the help button, it'll be worked out on the help button. But right now I'm just trying to get all these problems worked out. Get these people through their finals. Okay, I shall see you on the other side of something. Okay, see you later. Bye.